So exciting stuff today, guys. We have a viewing for like a media studio that we can do MAG and various other video products for, rather than doing them all in this house. So we're gonna go to a viewing, we're gonna have a look, see how cool it is, and I guess we'll get back to you about it. Lisbon Road. So we're here today, obviously, for the viewing. Just gonna go meet the estate agent.
Yeah, I don't really know.
And we're gonna have a look and see what this office suite's like. Hopefully it's good. It's out of our budget though. Okay, well, we've just had to walk it, but we found the right place. It's this building. It's actually a really nice road. Look at this. So let's go see what the deal is.
Hi. Cool. I have two offices up here that are next to each other, so it might be good if you are looking to expand as kind of your own little floor up at the top. So I'll show it to you anyway.
Okay.
That's good. Now these two offices, they usually come as a pair, the two of them, and then you have this little area here, and there is a storeroom there as well that can be added on at an extra charge. Both of the offices together would be about $1,200 plus VAT per month. This is one of the offices. Okay. Is this big enough? Is this like the size that you look for? You want something bigger than this?
Okay, so I can't say I'm surprised. But budget, 550 wouldn't have been too bad for the amount of people that we were gonna eventually have in that office space. But it was the size of the office and the nature of the office. It was too small. It was too
slanted as well.
Slanted ceilings, and there was just.
It was like such a nice space if you were doing something else.
Yeah.
But for what we were doing, we needed like big open space, you know, especially with like lenses being all zoomed in.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have ever worked with 50mm lenses, but you need some space for a 50mm lens. So
yeah, like
we're gonna have to keep looking, but in the meantime we're gonna head into town.
A photography studio is pretty much exactly what we need.
But the problem is Belfast is a very small place, very small and underdeveloped city. And the places that do exist in really shitty areas, because that's what Belfast is. It's like 80% shitty area. So, you know, you don't want your several £1,000s worth of shit getting stolen. Look who we just ran into. Also, we found my new tattoo place. It's right here. That's where my old artist, the artist that did my Silent Hill sleeve, that's where he's working now, so I'll be going there in January. Christmas present shopping in Victoria Square. It is mayhem. But it has to be done. Of course they're not subtle.
Like whenever someone's like you, they see you and they turn to their friend like, you know, it's like,
there's goths over there.
I can see it.
Look at her shoes.
You might as well just say it out loud.
Come on, people.
It would be less fucking cringy if you just said, look at that person.
So I just had to leave Kaya in town. I have way too much shit to do today to fuck around in the busy ass city centre. uploading time. So that's Kaya's Christmas presents all wrapped up. Do you think she'll like them, Batman? He's indecisive as usual. Super cold out.
It is, look at my legs.
But it's Tesco time.
My legs don't get cold, it's only the top half of my body that gets cold.
A few Americans out there, Tesco is like a general food place.
Yeah. I don't know if you can compare it to Walmart. Well, I guess the big Tesco's are kind of like Walmart. Because they do like TVs and clothes and stuff.
I guess it's the same.
So like it's kind of like Walmart, but then like you also have little Tesco's that just do groceries. And I don't know if it's like that in America with Walmart or if it's always big.
Yeah, I wonder if the house on, yeah, it did go. See, I wouldn't want to live on this street because it's like right on the main road.
Yeah.
Guys, these are the best mince pies of all time. No question, no argument.
These right here, these are Kaya crack.
Just like Kristen Bell was the best Batman, these are the best mince pies. We are triumphant.
Got the Kaya crack.
I also got my favoriteest fucking thing in the whole world. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
You love those.
I do. For those of you who are fans of our gaming channel,
yeah.
you will know that those are my favoriteest things, and we keep getting them in the fan mail. And
but only when you're on a diet.
But only when I'm on a diet.
Anytime we actually want sweets, there are no sweets in the mail. But the day that we're like, do you know what? Let's cut out sugar, let's go on a diet. Everyone sends you Reese's.
Yep. So we were actually just talking about these like shitty fucking like Instagram and Tumblr, Facebook accounts that just like steal people's shit.
Yeah, it also happens to my fucking bath bomb videos, like without fail.
Like these shitty, like dumbass teenagers who are in school and they just like spend their whole time like retweeting, reblogging.
Reblogging's fine.
Stealing, or just stealing, reposting.
Yeah, reposting's messed up.
Other people's stuff with their own fucking watermarks on it.
Yeah, like retweet it, reblog it, that's great. But if you actually like download someone's video, put your own watermark on it, especially if you crop out their watermark, and then re-upload it, that is shit.
Yeah, fuck you if you do that. Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever question time here on my new vlogging thing that I'm doing at the moment. So, just to explain what this is, basically the nature of daily vlogging is that not every single day is gonna be fucking awesome. So, if there's any like ever a day where I'm not gonna be doing a hell of a lot, I'll sort of pad it out by these little Q&A times, because not only is this a good way to sort of lengthen a video, but I also love interacting with the viewers, so this is a great way to do both. And if you do want to be on the front line for asking me questions, then head straight over to my Twitter and make sure you follow me, because I'll be posting on there whether or not there's a Q&A every single day. There's not actually any products in my hair right now. It's just sitting like this. This is grade A hat hair. Okay, so first question from @KawaiiZombie or Pumpkin. Where do you and Kaya plan to travel next? And if you couldn't wear black/grey anymore, what color would you wear? Well, to answer your first question, in terms of the traveling, probably Brighton. Because Kaya doesn't actually have a fucking passport right now, so we're sort of confined to traveling within the UK. And I absolutely love Brighton. It's such a great town. The architecture is so beautiful, and just the people are super friendly, and it's just like a nice place to. Plus, GAK is there, guitars, amps, keyboards, which is a long-time supplier of many instruments that I've bought from them over years. And in terms of what color would I wear if I could no longer wear black and gray, I would say white, because, you know, the whole monochrome thing. But I don't know if you can tell, but I have like a really red complexion. I don't know if you can tell on this camera, because this camera is fantastic. but like whenever I wear white, my face looks really red, and it's really unflattering, and I hate it. So I try not to wear white too much. But if I had to wear a color, really pale blue. I don't know why, I really like blue. Next question we have is Emma Sally. How do you get motivated to work out? I don't need to lose weight, but I'd like to gently build up some muscle. Do you know what's really great for motivation? Social media. Social media is a fantastic tool for motivation, especially YouTube. YouTube is filled with really positive, motivated people, and they can really motivate you to go out and do stuff as well. I know for a fact, very recently, I was in this rut. You could probably call it depression. It was functional depression, where I was still able to do stuff, but like every other aspect of my life was just like, bleh. Casey Neistat. You should definitely watch Casey Neistat, because I actually met that dude in person before I watched his videos, and the way he is in real life is the way he is in his videos. And he's so motivational and positive and always doing stuff that not everybody does. And it's just a really great vlog to watch. Now, he's recently stopped doing his daily vlogs, but there's still like 500 videos to watch. So you should definitely check out Casey. Also, check out Roman Atwood. The guy's a little too positive for me. I feel as though it's a little... do you know what? I'm not gonna bash the guy. It's a little too positive for me. But I do enjoy his videos, and you should watch him too. Danielle Anslow asks, who is the most inspirational person for you? Well, that always changes. It's never just one person. Back in the day, about 8 years ago, it was Miyavi, who was this Japanese artist who like played acoustic guitar, and he was just like, he was so elegant. And in fact, that's what his little Japanese, his kanji symbol actually stood for. And he was always so happy and smiley, and he was just so boisterous, and his style was so incredible, and I just fed off that. I was such a Miyavi clone back in the day. And I've had more before him as well, like Angus Young from AC/DC, like his manic onstage antics. Right now, it's Casey Neistat. That guy is just fantastic, and I can't go a single day without watching at least one of his videos. Pretty much anyone on social media who's like striving for the same goals or a little bit further on in their own journey to achieving those goals, you know. It's always motivational to see people on the road to achieving something and actually making progress and seeing them acknowledge that they have progress. It's a great thing. Ariane Valentine, or as I know her personally, Ari, when can we expect Comic Book Corner? I will continue to pester you. Please do. You're a delight to talk to. Comic Book Corner, I was going to do a segment on that because I was really into my comic book collecting, because DC Rebirth series recently started, and I started buying all of the comics, even superheroes I didn't even like. I bought them all. And I very quickly realized that it's actually a really expensive hobby, especially if you want to buy every single comic book in the series. And because I fell behind in like 1 or 2 series, I stopped. So I'm actually several issues behind on all of my favorite comic books because I couldn't buy any of these side character comic books. But what I'm going to do is I've decided that I'm going to sort of cut down how much I buy. And that's going to be Batman All-Star. I'm still buying that. Batman, the standard. Superman. Who else? The Flash. I have to read The Flash because The Flash is the best story. In fact, The Flash is a main character in the new Rebirth series. Probably Trinity. I think Trinity is still going. So in terms of doing Comic Book Corner, as soon as I buy all of the new issues of all of my favorite comic books, I will read. I'll do a Comic Book Corner. In fact, I scheduled a Comic Book Corner about 3 weeks ago, and I realized I was like 5 issues behind. Nightwing, that's another one I want to get. I want to read Nightwing. But Batgirl too, and I want to read Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. It's too expensive, and I'm just a YouTuber. I'm not the PewDiePie. So thanks everyone for tuning in to my first ever question corner. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment. Because of what I'll be doing is doing more of this on the days that aren't so eventful. So I hope you enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye everybody.